Hey, this is Judah Mantel from SceneForge Studio, and in this video I'm going to be going over the module system, which is new for version 0.4.7. Now this is the type of feature that is going to be constantly improved on, changed, and added to over the course of the next couple releases. That being said, all information in this video will carry over to all future releases. So let's jump right in. The module system is an easy way to add extra functionality to objects in your scene. So you'll see that if you were to select an object, such as this cube here, or the track, or the camera, or any object, there's a new option down at the bottom of the properties that says Add Module. Now what this allows us to do is add a module to the object. So I'm going to select this menu option, and you'll see it opens up a little drop-down full of different types of modules that can be applied to this object. Different objects have different module types, but these three are universal to all objects, and this list will grow as development continues. So you can see, for example, the dynamic tracks have an additional module that can be added to them, attraction capacity. We're not going to talk about that in this video. You can experiment that by yourself. So let's add a module to this cube here. So I'm going to click Add Module, and I'm going to click Rotate Object. And you'll see this adds a new little expandable section here into the object properties. And you'll see that based on the module selected, you'll have different options that are applicable to that module. So here I have rotation axis, so I'm going to select the Y axis, and the rotation duration. So I'm going to set this to 4 seconds. And you can see, just like that, it adds a rotation to the object. So at the moment, modules are really great for adding motion to your scenes without having to use the timeline down at the bottom. So without even having to use any keyframes, I can just make objects rotate. Or if I want to add another module, I can scale the object on the Y-axis, scale factor of 1.6 over the course of 1 second. So you'll see it'll go back and forth. And I can even add easing, so it kind of is a little more bouncy, and things like that. So depending on the module, you'll have different options, and a lot of these are self-explanatory, and I certainly can't go over all of them in this video, especially because there's going to be more and more added. But you can see here, you can add as much modules as you want. So in this case, I'll add a travel module, move it on the Z-axis. Over the course of 2.8 seconds, you can see the object will move over the Z-axis a distance of 1 meter. So you can see it's things like that that can be adjusted with modules. In the future, there'll be things for cameras, such as adjusting the focal length automatically, or changing the light's intensity or temperature over some sort of animation. That'll basically just loop throughout your scene. So a great use for this is if you have some sort of lighting effect, you want a light to constantly spin, or if you're using this for look dev and you want an object to just rotate so you get the lighting on all angles, rather than having to mess with the timeline, this is a great and really easy way to do that without worrying about keyframes. And so with that, thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next video.